What is happening, true art believers? Happy Saturday, my friends. I actually almost said happy Sunday. So I am going to be drawing from George Bridgman's Constructive Anatomy book, and I'm going to be working on some hands here, or in this case, a hand. If you notice me drawing right now, today I am going to do, I'm going to draw at a different approach. I am going to kind of draw like really loosely, like really scratchy, like almost like I'm just drawing. You know, when you're in school and you're like listening to a history lecture or the teacher's talking, and you're like, I don't really care about math or history. George Washington is not interesting to me. You'll like in your notepad, you'll just like scribble, you know, you're just scribbling. Well, that's what I am going to be doing today. And it's actually a very useful strategy when you're drawing, because it allows your drawing to kind of slowly build up, and it makes it so that you're not making so that your choices that you're making aren't fully, they're not like definite, you know, they're not fully developed, and you're kind of exploring, right? So as you can see what's happening here, things are starting to form, but like I'm not set on the actual drawing yet. And that's kind of nice. So I'm gonna be drawing for about 5 minutes, or in this case, I'm gonna be scribbling around for about 5 minutes. And this is kind of a nice little strategy that you might want to do in your own work, is just kind of scribble. Scribble what you see really lightly, almost hold it like you're almost making the weight of the pencil or pen is essentially creating the marks for you. And or you can hold it kind of like this, really. And you're just making the marks via the weight of the pencil or pen. Now, that's kind of nice, because if you have what everyone calls themselves, or everyone has, like, I'm heavy-handed, right? Oh, like I just draw real hard. Like everything I do is with all brute force. Like I'm just going at 100% at all times, you know? And I'm like, listen, I want to say to you, if Brian Shaw, world, like multi like I don't know how many time world champion, he's won the world's strongest man multiple times. If he can shut the refrigerator door really lightly without shattering it, right? I think you can draw lightly. I think you have it in you to draw lightly. But for the most part, you're just sketching it in. And notice how things are starting to form, right? You're starting to see like a little bit of a hand form. It's kind of like lines coming out through, they're like ghost lines. They're just starting to become solid. And you can keep doing this over and over again until you feel that you're confident enough to start making lines that are a little bit more, that have a little bit more pressure to it, and they're a little bit more defined, and they start making a little bit more sense as time goes on. And it's kind of a nice way to approach drawing. There is a few artists on Instagram that I follow, and I wish I remembered the name of this artist, but like what he does, what this artist does, is they scribble until they just scribble and scribble until the character or drawing just starts developing forward, like it just comes forward in the picture. And it's really quite interesting to see. I haven't seen the person make work in a video, you know. I just see the final outcome of the work, and I just feel that like that the drawing just starts to form through making multiple lines over and over again. And that's typically what you kind of start seeing happening here. Something starting to build up here. Anyways, these videos I'm trying to keep under 5 minutes. I am going to continue working on this a little bit more. Just want to say thank you so much for watching, and you all rock. Enjoy your Saturday, my friends. Cheers.